The world is preparing to say its final goodbyes to boxing legend Muhammad Ali. Friends say the 74-year-old three-time heavyweight champion wanted VIPs and fans from all walks of life to celebrate his legacy together. CCTV Sean Callebs joins us from the boxer's hometown of Louisville, Kentucky. Sean, describe the mood there.
Well, I can tell you that Muhammad Ali is going to get his wish on Friday. It is going to be a huge crowd assembled here in the heart of Louisville, Kentucky, to celebrate Muhammad Ali's life, including Bill Clinton will be giving the eulogy. We're here at the Muhammad Ali Center, which is located on the edge of town right by the Ohio River. It's an amazing facility that, again, really celebrates Muhammad Ali's life. He's someone who traveled all over the world, spent time in more than 100 countries. But Louisville is and always has been home, and it's people here who like to think they knew him best.
As a young, brash heavyweight, the boxer would tell anyone who would listen exactly who he was.
I am the greatest.
Arguably the best-known athlete in the world, he came from humble beginnings. Then known as Cassius Clay, Ali lived in this modest house on Grand Street.
This is his childhood home, so they're going to ride him back through her one last time.
Ali's father, a painter, chose this color as an homage to his famous son, who loved pink. 82-year-old Lawrence Montgomery lives across the street and had a front row seat to history.
He did tell me at one time when he was sparring in my hands that he was going to be the heavyweight champion of the world one of these days. And my reply to him was, "Man, you are crazy. There's no way you'll be able to do that."
Muhammad Ali grew up in Kentucky in the 1940s and 50s during the Jim Crow era, when segregation and racism still thrived. Ali did grow up in a middle-class black section of Louisville, but the barrier segregating blacks and whites was as clear as day.
There we are there.
Montgomery remembers a young man driven to succeed in the ring.
In the mornings, when he started training, he would run down to a local park in his heavy boots and uniform on. That was before going to school.
That park, Chickasaw, and his alma mater, Central High School, are still here today. But racism was tougher than any foe in the ring. After winning an Olympic gold medal in 1960, Ali returned home, but was refused service at a Louisville diner. So dejected, he went to the nearby Ohio River and tossed the medal into the water. But he never stopped fighting for equal rights.
It was very important because he broke a lot of barriers for us. That's like Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, and all the rest. I mean, they keep striving. We just have to keep striving.
I told you, all of my critics.
Part of Ali's legacy is his conviction. He converted to Islam, then at the height of his career, refused to be inducted into the U.S. Army and fight in Vietnam, citing his religious convictions.
I will say directly, no, I will not go.
Ali was stripped of his heavyweight title and could no longer fight in the United States. The champ's popularity plunged in the U.S. He was vilified by many. His longtime friend remembers the painful period for Ali.
I just thought it was his decision, and whatever he decided he wanted to do, God bless him. It was his decision. I had no qualms against it or for it.
Ali was eventually vindicated and resumed his career and went on to claim the heavyweight crown 3 separate times. Montgomery loves talking about the good times when the greatest was king.
2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, he would come by and knock on the door.
And everyone had to get up. Montgomery cherishes the scrapbooks, photo albums, and notes scribbled by the champ to his friend. Ali was dedicated to his sport. He paid the price over the last 30 years.
You know, when it was first diagnosed about 30 years ago that he had Parkinson, I thought it was just something temporary. I never heard of Parkinson's disease. But as the years went by, and he continued to have it, but he fought it. He really fought that disease for 30 years.
Parkinson's robbed Ali of speech and movement, but not his spirit. When he died, he was surrounded by his family.
You know, it was time for him to go. And I know he's in a better place now, and he's talking again and moving again and doing all the things that he couldn't do in his body. And, I'm happy for that, even though I will miss him deeply.
Muhammad Ali was 74.
If you like what you just saw, follow us on social media and visit our website, cctv-america.com.